Today I'm doing a flush, transmission fluid flush for my transmission of 2011 RAV4 2.5 engine, 4-wheel drive. So first I drained the transmission fluid. Use 10 millimeter. And now I'm gonna plug it back again, place it back again, the drain plug. The torque is 30 foot-pound. This is how the drained fluid looks like. It's brownish material, so I want to see the actual color. It's far from red. Right, we're gonna proceed with the flush. I measured what came out of the drain fluid, and it's 2 1/4, like 2 quarts and a quarter of a quart. Now we're gonna remove this mud guard or the cover here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The bolts being removed. I used 10 millimeter socket. So this is all the 8 bolts. It's mixed between bolts and screws. There are 2 more clips, one the right passenger and one to the right and left. One of these clips. I don't have these fancy tools for the clips or clamps removal, so I just use flathead screwdriver. Right. Here is the important part. It's identifying the hose, the return hose. So this is we are here under the driver's side, and you can see this tensioner, and this is the hose. This is the hose. This is the return hose, and this is the oil pan, the training pan, and this is the return hose. Again, it's here we are at the driver's side, and you can see this is the drain plug. This is a tensioner or a spring. It's kind of support, and this is the return hose that we're gonna remove the clamp and connect it to extension hose to reach the clamp. So I have here the long nose plier, straight, same one but 90 degrees, and another one 45 degrees. We'll see which one will fit. You can see the clamp has been removed, not moved, but pushed here. This is the clamp. I moved it, you can see it. Now I need to remove the hose. Typically the hose is stuck, so you need like a cloth or something just to protect it, a shop rag or something. Then use a plier, but don't apply the plier directly on the rubber because it may damage it. Right, so here, after I removed the hose, that's the return hose. Now I'm gonna look for a smaller hose that fits inside or outside, so we can use it as an extension. All right, here is the setup. I needed something really tight, so I got this 3/8 T from it was from Home Depot. I couldn't find like straight union, so this is a T. I'm gonna bend this and plug it, and this will be my clear hose going to the bucket. All right, we'll see. Right, here is the final setup. This is the clear hose, will be for the draining, and make sure you don't really squeeze it, and you want it to be open, so you just went through the clamp. I need it to be clear so I can see the color change, hopefully. This is the OEM from Toyota. I got the part number 289. You give from the dealership, you give the salesperson the VIN number, and he will give you the right. Yes, it's pretty expensive, but I really don't want to risk anything. My transmission, just to save like 50 bucks. So the case has 6, and I really got it for a really good deal. It was typically, this is like around $11. He gave it to me like $8.70 a piece. So I got 2 sticks here, 2 boxes. We'll see how many we're gonna use, how many quarts. So first I'm gonna put 4 quarts before I start. 4 quarts, because they're gonna go fast. So I poured 6 bottles, 6 quarts, and the color was really dark at the beginning, and now it's getting redder and redder. I couldn't film the whole process, because you will need at least 2 people, one inside switching the gears, changing the gears, and one pouring. But right now I poured 6 quarts. So this is after I poured 10 quarts. It was really dirty. Now you can see it's really pink. Right, to check the transmission fluid level, the car has to be at the operating temperature. You switch the gears starting from park all the way to the L, and you stop at each one maybe for 5 seconds. Then you start from the L all the way back to the park. When you come here, you check that. I already wiped it before, so now I'm doing this by myself. So I'm just checking the level. It needs to be here between, this is the hot. And this is the color. Really nice. It was really dark before. So let me conclude this video. So what can go wrong? Let me turn the car off. So what can go wrong with this project or this repair or maintenance? First, I don't mind spending the preventive maintenance dollar rather than spending the repair dollar. What can go wrong is if you let the transmission fluid pump run dry, which means that you have to keep adding fluid all the time when you are flushing the system. You keep adding fluid. So today I may overdone it, like I used like 12 quarts. Maybe it was needed less than that, but so I think this is the only thing beside the very basic knowledge, like using the right torque for the plug, the drain plug, but I think the project was not that hard. Right, hopefully this video helps someone to get over the fear of doing things by himself or by herself. Thank you.